Should be a fantastic close to the MAC football season as we crown a champion in the MAC Conference Championship game. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 18 team of the country, the Toledo Rockets, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Toledo Rockets offense making their way on the field to open this game. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Game makes it second and medium. Pre-snap motion from the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Powering through. Moves the ball up to the 30.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Rockets are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Short completion there. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows some accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's third and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rockets. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team now set to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The Bulls offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. In the clear at the 25. Physical running fights off the defender. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a draw play. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. A quick juke to get free. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And the Rockets getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Caught quickly. Offense stopped behind the line. A big play by the defense to wrap up the first period. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The Rockets will look to convert here on fourth down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback looking to scramble. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Handoff here from the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Toledo. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Bickley. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Important third down play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to throw for it on third and short. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. And he's got his man open downfield. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. They'll try to run this one in. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. They were handed great starting field position, but now it's 3rd and 10. They have to settle for 3. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm that. It looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
There's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman. Nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
Looking to pass here on second down. Using his legs here. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Rockets will line up here on 1st down and goal. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Rockets. Still no answer for this offensive machine. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff will be returned. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got a man down the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And this one is right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we go through an entire regular season to get to this point, and thus far the MAC championship has seen it all. The unpredictable, yes, but some breathtaking plays as well. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the MAC championship.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Rockets will kick this away to start the second half. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And now from the pistol formation. They'll feed the back again. Breaking free at the 35. Bring him down, and he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And here's the handoff. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Makes the defender miss. And moves the ball to the 35 for another first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll test the right side here. Fights through the tackler. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Man, the defense took everything away. He tried to get to the inside, had to bounce it all the way to the outside, and then they took that away. He couldn't turn the corner. He was forced out of bounds for a loss.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's an important first down on that running play. He hands it off from the gun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And they pick up the first on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. A running play called on fourth down. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Makes a quick grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
A couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense is really threatening now.
A nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down, a sack by the defense coming up big on this fourth down play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. Kirk, it's Toledo in the lead right now. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback. To find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's past the 45. An explosive play, big game, spotted down near the 37. The Rockets will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. There's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive game for the offense.
Receiver in motion now. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Toledo. Still no answer for this offense.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quick throw to the left. He's got it for a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made over the middle. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Now we run a draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
And he's got it. Physical run-breaking tackles. They bring him down to the 25 and move closer and closer to the red zone. Fresh set of downs. First and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quick throw to his receiver. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's complete downfield. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. First and goal down 8. They've got to score and at a 2-point conversion to tie it. Here's the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. Crucial possession here. Suddenly, this is a 2-point game in the final quarter. What can the offense do to build on this lead or just play keep away? And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it. Offense.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. Second down play coming up. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, when you take a chance, sometimes things tend to backfire on you. Conventional wisdom says to run the ball, no matter what the down and distance is, to work that clock and win this game the surest way. You take the chance, you're aggressive, and it ends up backfiring with the interception.
And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. The passing game was in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. That sack sets up a second down and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It is intercepted.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. Defense just did a great job preserving the 2-point lead. Now let's see what the offense can do to chew some clock. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Rockets. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead is 9. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. We're in for an exciting finish. This offense likely has one last drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. This game is not over yet, and see how the offense plays it. They love to chew some clock here, but can't get too complacent. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams like this, and now they can call themselves champions of the MAC. It's a great accomplishment. But now we have to wait and see what the committee will do and if they'll invite this team for the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.